Seedless navel oranges or Mineolas, only $1.29 each. Fresh assorted pork chops, just $3.49 per pound, saving $1.50. Hot price on old-time honey wheat bread, only $3.99 for a 20-ounce loaf. Save $2.50 on Huggies Pull-Up, just $14.99 for boys and girls, all sizes. Sensible portion veggie chips, only $2.99 for a 5-ounce tin. All stores open Monday through Saturday until 10 p.m. and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. for your shopping convenience.
You can count on us.
Season's greetings from the Bermuda Public Service Union. The Executive, General Counsel, and Secretariat wish you a happy holiday and peaceful and prosperous New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
You're watching Bermuda Tonight. It's Wednesday, January 2nd. Happy New Year to you. I'm Jasmine Patterson, and thanks for joining us. Sad news tonight as a boat crash on New Year's Day claimed the life of 24-year-old Adrian Hassel. Police say Mr. Hassel was seriously injured when a powerboat he was traveling in struck rocks in waters off of Leafroy House in Sands. The driver of the boat was arrested under suspicion of piloting that same boat while impaired by drugs or alcohol. 24-year-old university graduate Adrian Hassel died in the early hours of New Year's Day after suffering serious injuries as a result of a boating collision. Police say at 4:40 Tuesday morning, Mr. Hassel was traveling in an 18-foot powerboat along with a 30-year-old male and a 25-year-old female when it struck rocks in the waters near Leafroy House in Sands, injuring all on board. Bermuda Broadcasting News obtained footage of the damaged vessel currently impounded at police headquarters pending inquiries. The 30-year-old male boat operator managed to go ashore to knock on the door at Leafroy House asking for help when a staff member made a call to police. Mr. Hassel was rushed to hospital via ambulance, but despite life-saving efforts, he was subsequently pronounced dead. The 25-year-old woman was treated for her injuries and later discharged from hospital, while the boat operator is listed in stable condition in the intensive care unit. He was also arrested on suspicion of piloting or being at the helm of a boat while impaired and placed on police bail. The Bermuda Tourism Authority's CEO Kevin Dallas paid tribute to Mr. Hassel on their Facebook page on his untimely passing. He said, "During his time with us as an intern, Adrian's trademark was hard work. He put maximum effort into whatever task put before him and easily earned the respect of his more experienced co-workers." Adding his work was so consistently of a high quality, he was asked back to work with the team on more than one occasion. Mr. Dallas goes on to say the same drive and passion in the workplace was also evident in Adrian's love for the environment and rugby. "It's clear to us that Adrian was destined to be a leader in Bermuda's tourism industry," end quote. In addition to interning with the Bermuda Tourism Authority, Adrian Hassel was a Bermuda Hotel Association scholarship winner and studied tourism and environment at Brock University in Canada, graduating with a bachelor's degree in 2018. An investigation into the fatal crash is ongoing, and police would like to speak with anyone who may have seen or spoken to Mr. Hassel on New Year's Eve, in particular at Doghouse or the Pickled Onion on Front Street, as well as anyone who may have seen or spoken to the friends he was with that night. Anyone that can assist is asked to call Sergeant Mark Proctor on 717-2077 or by email at mproctor@bps.bm. 10 motorists were arrested on suspicion of impaired driving during the holiday period, with more than half being caught at sobriety checkpoints. The arrests happened between Friday, December 28, 2018 and Tuesday, January 1st. Police say while there are no roadside sobriety checkpoints scheduled for this coming weekend, members of the public are urged not to drive or ride under the influence, as police officers conducting their regular patrols will be on the lookout for any offenses, including impaired driving. We'll have more for you after this short break, including all the latest weather news. Stay with us.
At Argus, our interest is you. Each of you. Around here, we know that when two people seem the same, they can have very different insurance needs. For their health, home, work, and future. Which is why we take the time to get to know you as an individual, so we can provide insurance coverage that fits your life. Because after all, our interest is you.
You can count on us.
Save $1.30 on Purdue fresh chicken leg quarters, only $1.59 per pound. Fresh blueberries, just $4.49 each, saving you $3.50. Hellman's mayonnaise, hot price just $5.99 for a 30-ounce jar. Hot price on American flatbread pizza, only $7.99 for an 8.5-ounce package. Save $1.10 on Bob's Red Mill gluten-free oatmeal, only $1.79 for a 2.36-ounce package. Visit our website at www.marketplace.pm for more weekly specials.
You can count on us.
The core of Smart Security's business is providing customers with burglar, fire, CCTV, and other essential alarm services. An important and growing market that offers you the best of all worlds, state-of-the-art protection technology, and monitor your system 24 hours a day, every day of the year, offering you that peace of mind knowing everything you care about is safe and secure. Technology allows residential and business customers to access information and to control their security systems remotely. For more information, call Smart Security Systems at 292-4019 or visit their website, smartsecuritysystems.bm.
From the very beginning, it was always our singular focus to do whatever it takes, use every possible resource to fight cancer, and never lose sight of the patients we're fighting for. Our cancer treatment specialists share the same vision. Experts from all over the world working closely together to deliver truly personalized cancer care. And these are the specialists we're proud to call our own. Expert medicine works here. Learn more at cancercenter.com. Appointments available now.
We are the voices.
You are with the captain.
It's Mr. Midday.
12 new major news.
The big station.
The morning show.
The number one song.
The Faces.
You're watching Bermuda Tonight.
This is exactly what you're talking about.
What an upset it was.
The Storytellers.
They are actually using the pepper spray.
Police are aware of this theory.
The water is 3,500 meters deep.
The tax climbs up to 12.5%.
The window on our community.
We bring you the best in U.S. television entertainment.
And the greatest sporting events in the world.
A brilliant performance of Duffy.
We are the island's only Bermudian-owned broadcaster of both television and radio.
With the only TV channels that are available over the air in beautiful high definition, completely free.
We are always expanding.
We are always innovating.
And most important, we're always your station.
This is Bermuda Broadcasting. Thanks for staying with us. Public school teachers took part in workshops on standards-based grading today under the Department of Education. Commissioner of Education Kalmar Richards addressed the teachers by first apologizing for, quote, insufficient support, training, and communication, and for the impact that it has had on principals, teachers, and schools. Following industrial action by teachers, the Department of Education agreed to hold specialist training at the request of the Bermuda Union of Teachers. Commissioner Richards said in a release, quote, we recognize that we need to provide more communication, more training, and more support for principals and teachers in order to place them in a position to execute standard-based grading practices with fidelity and confidence. Adding, we commit to a way forward that involves principals, teachers, and the Department of Education staff collaborating and agreeing on the decisions related to standards-based education and to getting the key pieces in place. The Minister of Education, Diala Rabane, has called a press conference for tomorrow afternoon to provide an update on public schools. They've been known to capture the most stunning images from hundreds of feet above, all while using the latest technology. And now recreational drone pilots are defending their hobby amid calls for new regulations to be implemented in reaction to that incident at Gatwick Airport in London 2 weeks ago. You'll recall British authorities temporarily shutting down the airport following reports of drones being flown over Gatwick airspace. Troy Trott spoke to representatives of a local drone operations group who said the public has nothing to fear from the new technology that many want to get their hands on.
Gloria's images captured from a typical consumer drone, also known as an unmanned aerial vehicle. Thanks to the latest in robotic technology, anyone with a few $100s can purchase one online and see Bermuda from a different perspective.
With no way to fly in and out of Gatwick because someone...
However, the public portrayal of drones has come under close scrutiny following that Gatwick Airport incident in mid-December, in which drones are said to have illegally flown into the path of planes. The incident shut down the airport for days and even delayed British Airways flights in and out of the island. British authorities have yet to catch the offender, having initially arrested a couple and then releasing them without charge.
It was like another person
who's uneducated or just ignorant doing something stupid. That's it.
Llewellyn Simons and Brandon Morrison founded the island's only club for amateur drone operators interested in aerial photography, called the Bermuda Aerial Drone Flyers, which boasts around 50 members. They roundly condemn the Gatwick incident.
From a hobbyist standpoint, I was appalled that we'll be going down a road that's bringing negative life to Bermuda from the drone's perspective.
Despite the Gatwick incident taking place 3,000 miles away, it did not stop the Bermuda Civil Aviation Authority from issuing its own local warning following the incident for drone enthusiasts to follow the rules, which include the restriction from flying near the airport and a ban on flying above 400 feet and above populated areas. The warning was welcomed by the group.
Being able to get the word around and letting people know that it's not a negative thing. Drones are negative. So I'm hoping that persons who are wanting to get into this hobby and look into it.
In light of the situation, are drones dangerous to the public?
Drones can be dangerous in the wrong hands. First and foremost, it's about safety first. It's about being a pilot first. These are not toys. So in the wrong hands, they can be dangerous.
Despite the stereotypes of some of the people who operate drones for aerial photography purposes, the Bermuda Aerial Drone Flyers Club insists their members are responsible and follow the rules.
We have police officers, we have fire chiefs, we have many walks of life, people from all walks of life here.
The club's main mantra is safety first.
We train the members on flight safety, flight checks, where to safely fly a drone, the altitudes that you're supposed to, and all the regulations that we getting permissions and stuff like that.
The group is keen for anyone who has a drone in Bermuda to get in touch with them through either their website, found at bermudaaerialdrone.com, or via the group's Facebook page. Meanwhile, as the popularity of drone technology grows, they are being put to good use in different areas of life, especially overseas, where drones are used for search and rescue, for the delivery of shipping packages from online retailers, to Africa, where drones are already being relied upon for the crucial delivery of blood to hospitals in rural areas. Tarai Trott reporting for Bermuda Broadcasting News.
The club points out that the drones suspected of being flown in England were modified and industrial and not like the type its members use here in Bermuda. And the club stresses while all of its members are aware of drone safety legislation, they encourage the public to contact them in the event you see someone who may not appear to be following the rules. Weather now and mostly cloudy this evening with a few showers expected tomorrow morning, but will conditions clear by the weekend? Let's go to the Accuweather headquarters for the full details.
Accuweather is presented by BF&M Insurance Group. We now go to Accuweather headquarters.
This Accuweather forecast is brought to us by our friends at the BF&M Insurance Group, and we're glad that you're tuned in here on ZBM. We do have a front that has barely pushed to the south. Now, at first glance, it may look like it's still to the north. A lot of the taller clouds are to the north, but the winds have shifted around, and it's a light wind from the north now, a sign that the true front has slipped barely to our south at this point. We're at 68 degrees. Humidity is around 75%, and there is that light north wind right now. Waves on the inside are around 1 to 2 feet. On the outside, they're at 3 to 6 feet, so slightly larger waves out there. But a small craft warning will return Thursday afternoon, running through Thursday night and into Friday morning, so the waves will be increasing yet again. High tide, 6:03. The tide will be going out all evening, and at 11:58 tonight, we'll have low tide. Another high tide early Thursday morning and a low tide at 1:21 tomorrow afternoon, when the waves will be increasingly choppy once again. So tonight, partly cloudy with some spotty showers late. Readings are not going to fall too much. We'll still be around 65 degrees tonight. Tomorrow, a little bit milder than average for this time of the year. Variably cloudy. The front will be dancing nearby, real close to our location, and will be turning breezier with a few of these showers as well. So here's the front as we look at where these winds are kind of converging. High pressure to the south, some spotty showers to our north, and we'll be watching this boundary just kind of dance around our area. It'll lift back into Bermuda, and with that, a slight increase in the rain chances occurs on Thursday. And there you can see a little green on the map here as the front will just be on our doorstep. The more widespread rain will stay away to the northeast, but again, spotty showers will be nearby. Into the Caribbean we go, to the south. Great day in Jamaica, nice weather in Barbados. Trinidad and Tobago have a few gusty rain showers rolling in with the active trade winds continuing into the Windward Islands. No tropical threats. This is the hurricane off season. Sometimes there are very stray tropical threats during this time of the year, but that's not the case right now. As we look at the gateway forecast for Thursday, Toronto, seasonably chilly. New York City, on the chilly side, maybe a little bit milder than average, though. Look out for a wintry mix in the Boston metro, mainly rain at the coast, mainly snow to the north, and that'll be pulling away through the afternoon hours. Atlanta's cool and wet once again. We've had a wet time in the southeastern United States, that is. And then into Miami, we have some showers as well. London, chilling down. On the east side of the Atlantic at 41 degrees. So our extended forecast, we have spotty showers Thursday, breezy. Friday we get wet once again, off and on showers. The weekend looks nice, mild and dry. Mild, a little warmer than average, really low to mid 70s. And then on Monday we'll turn a bit cooler with dry weather returning to the region. We will send it back to you. Have a great evening out there.
AccuWeather was presented by BF&M Insurance Group.
This summer I was in Germany on holiday with my family, and on a whim one day my son and I joined a speed sliding competition, and as I came down the water slide I went straight down in the pool and whacked my left foot on the bottom of the pool, and I looked down and I didn't see a foot. I just saw the bones sticking out and I started to feel faint. I was ambulanced to a hospital where I stayed for 11 days and had surgery. I had snapped all the ligaments on both sides of my ankle. And in the middle of all this stress and pain, we thought, how are we gonna deal with health insurance? How will we pay for this? And I got a response from Allison at BF&M, and she said, your admission and surgery will be covered at 100%. I didn't have to put it on a credit card and deal with a reimbursement later. It made such a big difference to us. And for me, the BF&M difference is stress-free insurance when I really needed it.
The year-end clearance sale is now on at Bermuda Motors. Cargo ships bringing our 2019 models will be arriving soon. To make room, we're offering the lowest prices of the year on these models. Ford Figo, our hatchback with cutting-edge technology. Ford EcoSport, big on comfort, safety, and power. Toyota Avenza, the perfect balance of style and function. Toyota Prius C, our fuel-efficient 5-door hybrid. So hurry, prices are available until the end of the year or while our inventory lasts at Bermuda Motors.
ZBM Realty & Associates services all your real estate needs. Our agents have years of real estate experience specializing in selling of properties, renting of properties, property management, vacation rental. So whether you're looking to move to another location, selling your home, purchasing a new home, or a landlord looking for assistance in managing your property, give us a call today. One of our experienced agents will be more than willing to assist you with all your housing needs. Call us on 234-2050 or visit our website, jbmrealtyandassociates.com.
When it's happening now, you can't beat the immediacy of radio.
Chance to hear the thoughts of acclaimed author.
No matter where you are.
I'm Darlene Livingston with Bermuda Broadcasting News.
When events are spectacular, television is by far the best media platform.
Why now this particular topic?
For sports action, well, need we say more? Broadcast reporters put elected officials on the spot, keeping them honest and accountable to voters. And they can explain things in ways we all understand.
Climbs up to 12.5%.
Broadcast news is important. We're your eyes and ears on the ground. I'm Jasmine Patterson, and thanks for joining us tonight. In good times and bad. Radio's your constant companion.
On the big station, Power 95.
And TV news is the news.
Based on what you're seeing.
And Bermuda Broadcasting is your station. The first baby born in Bermuda in 2019 is a girl. A spokesperson for the Bermuda Hospitals Board shared with us that the baby was born yesterday at 2 minutes after 4 in the morning. The baby girl weighed 7 pounds 8 ounces. The mother asked for privacy at this special time for the family. We extend our congratulations. Still to come, Earl Basted will have all the latest sports news in just a few minutes.
Surface Trends has been serving Bermuda for over 25 years, supplying and installing tile and natural stone. We have a large in-stock selection of beautiful porcelain wood planking, including our exclusive Bermuda cedar tile. You will also find Bermuda's best in-stock selection of countertops, including natural granites, exotic quartzites, and silestone engineered quartz in all the newest colors. Our team will be happy to help you. Stop by our showroom at 17 Serpentine Road or give us a call at 295-8005.
Sears is Bermuda's largest home appliance store with over 200 appliances in our showroom. We have refrigerators and freezers, gas ovens and electric ranges, washers and dryers. Sears has a wide selection of craftsman's tools and accessories. Beautify your home with our lawn and garden tools. We have everything you need for outdoor entertaining. Located at 41 Victoria Street, Sears is open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sears, reliable delivery, quality service, and everyday low prices.
Getting ready for Christmas is all about the finishing touches.
The icing on the cake. The table neatly set. Decorations specially placed. And gifts thoughtfully wrapped. All to share with those we love. In special moments as simple as this.
Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Colonial, where people come first.
Who will represent the National Football League, AFC, and NFC respective conferences? The 53rd edition of the Super Bowl will be played right here on CBS Network, home of ZBM TV9 on February the 3rd, 2019. Be a part of the most exciting and thrilling game played around the world during the month of February. ZBM will bring you exclusive live coverage from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, beginning at 12:30 p.m. For more information on sponsorship, email sales@bbc.bm or call 295-2828 and ask for our sales department.
Turning to sports news, 2 champions were crowned in Cup finals yesterday. Harness pony racing was on show at Vesey Street, and we look back at some interviews in 2018. Earl Basin has the details and more in tonight's sports report.
A total of 10 goals in 180 minutes settled the Friendship and Shield finals at the Somerset Cricket Club yesterday, which resulted in 2 teams defending their titles they both had won a year ago. The PHC Zebras retained the Friendship Trophy title with a 5-2 win over the Dandytown Hornets thanks to 4 goals scored in the first half. The PHC Zebras would get a hat-trick from Trey Ming and single strikes from Keyshawn Bean and Rakeem DeShields. Damon Ming and Angelo Simmons would score a goal each for the Dandytown Hornets. The Southampton Rangers defended their Shield title they won a year ago with a 2-1 win over Hamilton Parish. The Southampton Rangers would take the lead in the 39th minute when Jairzinho Bassett scored. They would take that lead to the break. Southampton Rangers would double the lead in the 50th minute when Dante Brangman found the back of the net, but 3 minutes later it was a 1-goal game when McQuail Walker scored for Hamilton Parish. Those will be the only goals of the game. Nakeem Wells and his Queen's Park Rangers teammates shared the spoils with Aston Villa in a topsy-turvy New Year's Day 2-2 draw at Villa Park. MK Dons began 2019 in stunning style, returning to winning ways in Sky Bet League 2 play with a 6-0 victory over Reggie Lamb and his Cambridge United teammates at Stadium MK. The harness pony racing season continued with a large crowd on hand to watch New Year's Day racing. Kaiwan Waldron in his final day of racing in the 2018 and 19 season, and Golden Glory won the 103-4 and faster time bar class, Heat 1. They stopped the clock in a time of 101-3. It's All About Me and Christian Truin finished second in a time of 103-1, and Custer the Dragon and Andrea Westerfield finished third in 103-2. Sergio Reyna in the bike of Special Girl won Heat 2 in the 104 to 105-1 time bar class when they were clocked in a time of 105-4. Double Time and Dylan De Silva in the bike finished second in 106 flat, while Candice Martins in the bike of Google Me finished third in a time of 106-1. Casey Truin in the bike of Real Patrol finished fourth in 106-2. We continue to look at Kamal Lavrock's numbers over in Australia playing cricket. Lavrock has played in 3 ATCA City Holding Smash Division 1 Group 1 2020 matches. Lavrock has claimed 2 wickets and is tied second for Walkerville Cricket Club. Lavrock over the 3 matches has figures of 8 overs, no maidens, 2 for 57, with his best figures to date being 4 overs, 2 for 40. Lavrock has an average in the bowling department of 28.50 and a strike rate of 24. Lavrock has batted twice in the 3 games, with his highest knock being 85, and he has a total of 85 runs. Lavrock has hit 7 fours and 7 sixes with an average of 85 and a strike rate of 257.6. After allowing a layup on the game's opening possession, Kalen Peters and his Plymouth Whitemarsh basketball teammates scored 18 straight points and forced 8 first-quarter turnovers against Harriton. Plymouth Whitemarsh maintained a comfortable advantage the rest of the way and cruised to a 71-41 win on the opening night of the 7th annual Lady Colonials Holiday Basketball Tournament at the Plymouth Whitemarsh High School Gym West. We now look back at some special interviews in 2018. We start off with Vance Brown, who has been nominated as a CONCACAF Women's Coach of the Year, expressed these sentiments after Bermuda's under-15 women's national team returned home following their Division II championship title win.
Hey, Bermuda, we done it. We ran into it. Our motto was in it to win it, and we won it. So, right now we just need to glorify everyone, all of the coaches that were involved in women's football from way back up to now. This is for you. This is for us. We didn't win it just for ourselves. We won it for women's football in the country.
Commonwealth gold medalist and high jump record holder Clarence Nicky Saunders relived the moment he won the event and broke the record back in 1990 in New Zealand.
Jerry Swan and I, we trained. I mean, we got it right. And I knew that I was going to win. Now, that sounds a little cocky. And I never prided myself on being that way. But because of the training we were doing, the preparation that we had put in, I felt that this was my time. So I can remember being with the other high jumpers and saying, you guys can settle for second and third. Number 1's already wrapped up. Well, we had a good rapport, and they would say the same thing as well.
Braxton Stowe was unsure if he would play the sport he loves again with St. Louis University.
It's well, this past year has been past season been a big season for me. Obviously, my first season being fully healthy and clear to play baseball again. As far as the mental side goes, it's probably one of the toughest things mentally I've gone through. Coming pretty much hitting rock bottom, not knowing if I ever gonna play the game again with the type of surgery, these 3 surgeries I had, and then coming all the way back full circle and being able to play. So it was tough not knowing if I'm ever gonna play the game again, and then just digging down deep and just really, we just really want to get back out in the field again. So
Darry Rollins analyzed his Sussex 2018 season.
Yeah, I think a positive one for me. Definitely. I guess you can say they sort of solidifying my spot in one format, and which is the T20, obviously, and then again, getting to finals day in that same format was something that I'll never forget. As my first season playing in the T20s. But no, yeah, a positive one. A lot of learning from it, definitely. But no, looking forward to the 2019 season and what it's going to bring.
I'm Earl Basden with Bermuda Broadcasting Sports.
Thanks, Earl, and what a year for sports. Researchers have come up with a new use for old Christmas trees, and if quitting smoking is one of your New Year's goals, you may want to consider drinking less alcohol. Giovanna Deerpick has a look at some of the day's top health stories.
Cutting back on drinking may help people quit smoking. A study from Oregon State University looked at heavy drinkers who were trying to kick their smoking habit. Researchers found by cutting back on alcohol, participants were able to slow down the rate their bodies process nicotine. Previous research has suggested people with higher nicotine metabolism rates have a harder time quitting. A new study finds a lack of fluoride in tap water increases cavities in children. Researchers looked at Medicaid dental claims before and after Juneau, Alaska removed fluoride from its water. They found when water was fluorinated, young children averaged about 1.5 cavity-related procedures a year. After the mineral was removed, the average went up to about 2.5 procedures per year. And researchers in England have come up with a new way to recycle Christmas trees so they don't end up as landfill waste after the holidays. Scientists at the University of Sheffield say pine needles, for example, contain a polymer that can be broken down into chemicals. Those chemicals can later be used in paint and even food sweeteners. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Giovanna Dierpick, CBS News, New York.
And thank you once again for tuning in tonight. We wish you a very happy 2019 and hope to see you here tomorrow evening at the same time. I'm Jasmine Patterson. Good night.
Jasmine Patterson's wardrobe and makeup is provided by Gibbons Company.
When it's happening now, you can't beat the immediate